on EA Sports College Football. The 11 seed versus the 6 seed. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Michigan Wolverines. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. As you know, so much hype coming into this playoff matchup about the running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win. But the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice when the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade. With the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC. And now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
Look at the pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in.
Got an opening here. Breaks. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He keeps it on a design run. Running through the tackle. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
On the move now. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. The shotgun running play call. Look out, he's got space ahead. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down at the 27. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time. Well, we know that the run game is the blueprint at Michigan. We saw it with Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards leading them to a championship. They've got to establish the run. What I love about this back is his toughness and his physicality. He told us all week long that he knew he was going to have to carry the ball 20 or more times for them to be successful. He's ready to do that.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Ball handed off. Quick spin on the run. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group. This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. And the underdogs here claim the lead. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And he will score.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. There's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Looking to pass here. And the receivers got it. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap. He's got a crease. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the home crowd here is unhinged. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa. I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Bringing it out, it's Cunningham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. He lays out to make a diving grab near the sideline. Standing and delivering a downfield shot, fitting into the mold of that classic Big Ten pocket quarterback.
The sturdy, strong-armed field general. You're exactly right. Controlling the game from the pocket. That's where I think he does his best work, and in particular when he gets that protection from the offensive line. If they keep that rush off of him, he will continue to pick apart this defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tackle is made, but the ball is spotted at the 4. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ole Miss will call their 3rd and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Now Michigan chooses to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, the ball is loose.
Chris, we always talk about the middle portion of these games and how important it is, and I know every coach wants to have the first possession of the second half, and so they're trying to steal that right here, but man, down in this game, given great field position with this failed onside kick, I don't love it.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Cook. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Oh, and he can't hang on for a little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up third.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Looking for a receiver deep middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the returner being brought down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's going to pull it down and run. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, and he throws it back. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain, and that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the
touchdown, Rebels. Powers into the end zone. Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Marsh. It was out of bounds, but they move it across the 30. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the quarterback dropping back. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. but here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Moves left out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Too much speed for the defense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. And it's Ole Miss in front. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Sets up for a classic 4th quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They lean on their running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play action pass. And here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
2nd down now after the sack. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws it to the right. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Grinding away with the running game. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to turn.